My name's Anthony Trask, and I'm a calligrapher and a graphic artist. Well, I do them by hand because I can do them by hand. I know how to do them by hand, and it's much less costly to do. I don't have to buy special equipment. I don't have to rent a program, an application, and I don't have to have the computer or the iPad or whatever, the tablet to do it, and the special utensils, the styluses and things required to produce that kind of thing. At the same time, you're not really using your full brain. The machine is doing everything for you when you're doing that. So you don't, you just say put a shadow on it and it click, it's done. Say what would that look like at the blue background, it's done. How about if I put a gradient on it, bingo, it's done. There's none of the work involved. Well, if you're just producing something commercially and you need it done quickly, there are definitely positive aspects to doing all those things, yes, but for creativity, understanding, and actually doing it yourself is a whole different set of rules. The current one is trying to understand the new generation that doesn't want to write down, doesn't want to use a pen, and doesn't want to have things written out. There have been other challenges of not getting the materials because they're not made anymore, things like that. But the others that have been solved have been how to transfer the handwritten work into the virtual world, and that's been done through scanning and I use Photoshop. Other people like to use Illustrator, but for me that's not what I do. The computer isn't doing the drawing, I'm doing the drawing. I look for inspiration all the time. Often it can be in nature. I can see how a leaf has piled up on top of another leaf and made a pattern. I can look at other graphic art and see how a designer has solved a problem to get your eye from one place to another. I'm always noticing different things in the visual world that will support a new idea or concept that I'm working on. One person I spoke to this week, I was talking about not buying a book today because I didn't have space for a new book, and he said, oh, I really admire all your books. I do not own any books. I only have PDFs on my phone. I still felt that there was a place and a need for it. I still do, but it's getting smaller and smaller, and the interest seems to be diminishing as well.